Hello everybody, it's Super Mario Benavides again, working on a 1996 Ford Explorer. The seatbelt button is broke and it's not locking the seatbelt clip on, so it's pretty dangerous. So it's a safety thing. I'm going to take care of it. Started off with there's a slider that the seatbelt rides on, and you can see it over here. I undid that bolt that's just hanging right there by the orange belt that I used to pull it out of the way, and undid the bolt from this area over here, right there, and I slid it back without having to take the console off and the seat out. Here's this seat belt now that it slid back. See how it's sliding? Gives me a little more room. I'm going to use probably not ideal, but I'm going to use a crowbar to get to that star head bolt, and hopefully I can get off and go to the junkyard before they close. Alright, that's it for now. Okay, as you can see, that's what I've done so far to get to that seatbelt bolt, and actually gave me enough room to get it. I already broke it loose. Crowbars being used just like that. Gives me enough time to go to the junkyard. You know, these 96 Ford Explorers, this one's got a 5.0 V8 with a GT40 package, I guess you can call it. Was popular from 93 to 95 on the Mustang Cobras. Slightly different compression ratios and things like that, but different rocker arms. The Cobras had roller rockers, 1.7 roller rockers. They were actually crane cam roller rockers, brand wise. I mean, 1.7, they're just bolts on pedestal mount. So this is just a standard GT40 heads with the just regular pedestal mount rockers. And you know, they're getting there was a million of them made, I swear. But you know, in the junkyards, a lot of guys like pulling the heads off of them and putting them on their, Mustangs with the regular E7 heads, E7 TE Mustang heads on them, on their 5.0s. So just a little performance upgrade. But got the seatbelt off without having to take the seat off, without having to take the console off. Just straight to the junkyard now. All right. Okay, I just happened to make it to U Auto Pull It today before they close. So 1:20, they close at 2:30. So unfortunately, no battery in this. I can't move the seat, but it's already slid back to the furthest. I'm gonna take this little cover off. See, there's a way I can move this around to be able to get that part off. Usually these are pretty much stripped, people have taken everything out, the console or the seats or something, but this one's maybe hasn't been here that long, or it's just not that many on the road anymore. People aren't picking the parts off of them like they used to. So, anyways, okay, I'm gonna work on this, or I'll be right back. Okay, I just removed the bolt that goes right here. Let's tie this away and see if I can get to it. Yeah, I should be able to get to it. Hopefully. All right. I'll tell you what, this has been proven to be a little more tough than my other one. I about gave up, but wasn't able to break that bolt, but it finally gave, I believe. Thought my ratchet was stripping out, actually. It was so tight. All right, I'm gonna finish this off, hopefully pull it off and take it home. Okay, I got my part. Unfortunately, it's a variant in the years. It's a different style seatbelt locking mechanism, I guess. Hopefully it'll take the same. I think they're universal. I really do. I'm hoping. If not, I have to come back, actually find an older. This is a 98. Mine's a 96. My Ford Explorer's a 96. So anyways, the buttons on here like the old style seatbelt. This one's a push-in type. So hopefully it'll work. Connector for the seatbelt light is on. warning light or whatever is the same from what I can see. Alrighty, thank you. Going back home trying to install this. There's something that's kind of neat. It's a Suzu pup, I believe. Got some little aftermarket wheels, and all four are there. That's actually a 6-lug setup, which is the same as my Datsun. Those interchange. Some Chevy wheels and Nissan and Datsun or whatever interchange. So I want to see if they can pull them off for me. And they look to be in pretty good shape. You know, they're old school, but my Datsun's at 82, so they'll fit. Okay, just before leaving this place, I just realized there is a difference big time. This seatbelt buckle, I guess, right here is a lot wider than the one I pulled off. So I definitely have to re-pull off another one. Luckily, this one's pretty simple to get. Hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, I'm glad I caught it now than leaving and then being without a vehicle for the weekend. And I've got vehicles, trust me, I got plenty. But you know, my wife likes to drive that vehicle. It's got air conditioning and everything. So anyways, let me go ahead and take this off. All right, I'm back. Oh my word, I swear. What a pain in the butt. It was pretty hard to take off. I think I just about stripped either my ratchet or this little star nut. I don't know, but it was on there so tight, man. And there's no room, you know, and you're up a couple feet up in the air, and these seats aren't adjustable. Or actually, it would have been easier if it didn't have this here. But man, it was a bear, I'll tell you. But anyways, finally got what I was looking for. Older style seatbelt mechanism here, locking mechanism. So hopefully it'll work for ours. All right, bye-bye. 1996 Mercury Tracer, back bumper in good shape. Okay, I managed to make it back. Got that seatbelt set up, and I'm glad that I stopped to check an older vehicle, because the one that I pulled off originally would not have fit. It definitely wouldn't have fit. So I'm glad that I double checked, and I also found 2 tires from my work van, all together. This and a discount card that you have to pay for, membership card, I guess they call it, for $62 everything. So 2 tires. With wheels and for my work van, this setup here, and a $10 membership card, and it gives you discount prices, you know. And I go there often enough to where it's actually worth it. So I'm gonna put this back on, but this was harder to take off than 2 wheels and tires. It's just crazy. But it was actually the little star bolt. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, this little star bolt was stripping, and it was not my ratchet going out. Thank God, because I like my ratchets. All right then, I'm gonna put this back on. All right, tighten it back up. I'm just gonna have to slide this forward and get this little bolt started, which is a bear to get to with my fat hands. And a little bit of space, you know, so I don't know, we'll see. But it's on there, it'll be all right. Gotta connect it, and that's it. And that's about it right now. All right, now to start tightening this little bolt right here. It's actually easier to do with I use a crowbar to kind of pry it up and push it up, and it fell into the hole, so it should be ready to tighten up. All right, finally able to tighten it up. Man, I took just little turn by little turn. It was just pretty tough, but anyways, 10 millimeters what I used. Use a crowbar, believe it or not, to pry things and move things where I needed them, not hurting things too much. Doesn't match, but you know what? It's my safety. It's my wife's safety. Whoever drives safety, you know. So I could care less if it matches or not. I found something for cheap. You know, coronavirus, everything going on. Places are closing early, so I'm not driving around. I'm not going where there's a bunch of people. I just want to get it done. You know what I'm saying? So I got it done, and that's all that matters. So now I got to work on cool stuff. Well, actually I have to change 2 tires out before that, but then after that I get to work on some cool stuff, and I'll be making some more videos, part 1, part 2, Murray Eliminator. I've got some more parts coming in, you know, and see where it goes from there. I was just gonna make it a little, you know, I wasn't really gonna restore it to go deep into it. I just wanted to just kind of give it that old look, you know, just keep it the way it is. A patina look is what I'm looking for, that word patina, and it's been popular for a few years, and it's probably going to fade out, you know, where you got patina trucks and guys faking patina and things like that. Patina wraps, even people wrapping a brand new Dodge Charger with rust, you know, rusty looking wrap, you know, whatever, man. But I think one thing for sure, that 70 Eliminator is going to be cool for, it's going to stand the test of time, man, no matter what. So anyways, thank you for watching, and like I said, I'll be back on track. I'll be doing things like this every now and again. Got a lot of vehicles, a lot of projects, you know, a lot of issues that arise, and I do just about everything from working on wind-up watches to, you know, toys, cars, motorcycles, go-karts, motor scooters, whatever, you know, lawnmower engines, and I could go on and on. It's just something I've liked to do. I've always been a tinkerer, even as a little kid. I remember sneaking out and taking my dad's toolbox out of his car so I could work on my bike, and at about 5 or 6 years old, I'm patching tubes and stuff, which I find it hard to do now. I don't even know how the heck I did it back then, so I don't know. Anyways, that's all I've got for you right now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.